From one Blue Jays way in Toronto, welcome to Rogers Center. We're going to be treated to a gorgeous day for baseball on the show. It's the Cleveland Guardians and the Toronto Blue Jays. John Shambi along with Chris Singleton, a couple of top-level power arms on the mound today, Singy.
Well, with these arms, you expect a low-scoring ball game, and I think it's going to come down to which pitcher makes the least amount of mistakes.
And we'll be back for the first pitch right after this. Just about set to go. And pitching here today, David Wells. What should we keep an eye on here?
Well, he tried to make it through the fifth inning last time out, but the pitch count just got too high. He ended up taking the loss. That's one of those you just have to shake it off, come back out today, and try to throw a gem.
All right, ready to get underway. So in now for Cleveland, Kenny Lofton.
Leading off for the Guardians, the center fielder, number Lofton.
The big lefty turns, kicks, deals. That's in there. And this one is off and running. And a pitch. This one popped up. Takes it in for the out.
Batting second.
Here's the Guardians lineup now. Number 2 digs in for the Guardians. Singy, he's a guy that covers both sides of the plate about as well as anyone in the sport. How difficult is that to do?
Well, just look at the back of my bubblegum card. You'll see how hard it is. These guys are great, man. They have the ability to look out there, but also to be able to turn on the inside pitch. Those that can really sharpen things on the outer half, those are the ones that become elite.
And that's a base hit. So they get a man aboard with a one-out single.
Well, his hot hitting continues. He's been getting great results lately. Nice job of driving that pitch the other way on a line. You know, hitters, they take so many reps in the cages working on going to the opposite field, and it doesn't always translate into the game, but right there it did, and he did it perfectly. And now they've got some speed on first, so we'll see if they try to get him into motion.
Number 8 takes a strike there as he stands at the plate now. And the 0-1. Swing and a miss. That one in the dirt. Well, the Blue Jays have seemed to go all in on players with MLB dads. What about those advantages, guys that have been around the clubhouse a lot?
They are not afraid. Being in an intense game, 40,000, 50,000 people screaming. That's like being in the backyard for these guys that have grown up with a big league dad coming to the ballpark all the time. So they're very comfortable in this environment.
And that gets down into the gap. Lead runner holds at third, so 2 runners in scoring position and just 1 out.
Really nice job of 2-strike hitting in that at bat. Got a good pitch to drive, stayed short with his bat path to the ball and caught it out front, and he stayed long in his follow through. That's how you split the gap, and that's pretty much a double every time.
Second and third, 1 gone. Now the 4-hole hitter for the Guardians, Manny Ramirez. This guy has turned into a beast. Next offering misses, and that's ball 1. Wells, one of the best strikeout pitchers in the game, and that certainly is a benefit to him when he's in a spot like this. The pitch. Ground ball left side and foul ball.
Yeah, if you're going to be in the game in high leverage situations, you've got to be able to get the swing and miss and put hitters away.
And a ball and 2 strikes. Base hit, 1 run in already. Another comes in to score, and they lead by 2. So, Singy, let's dive into the numbers, courtesy of StatCast. Do you even feel contact being made when you hit a ball that hard?
No, I don't think so, Boog. I mean, that's just the best feeling in the world as a hitter. You square it up perfectly, and it's like you didn't even swing the bat. And there are times the ball feels heavy off your bat. You know it, but this is not one of those cases. He sent this one flying 114 miles per hour, so that's flexing your muscles a little bit.
Still only one out here in the inning. Next offering is down low. Ball to strike. In the air out towards right center. Diving, can't get it, base hit. They fired in quickly, so it's first and second with only one away.
Batting sixth, the designated hitter, Larry Doby.
One down. Next for the Guardians is the designated hitter, Larry Doby. First pitch, not close.
1-0.
If you're going to be a championship type of ball club, you've got to hit with runners in scoring position. And after last night's struggles, I'm sure these guys are chomping at the bit to have this kind of opportunity here early in this game. Last two pitches have been down in the zone. Pitcher clearly trying to get that ground ball double play. But in this count, he's going to have to give in, elevate his pitches, and get back into this at bat.
Fouls one off. 2-2. Got him. Now 2 away.
Well, big power guy right there and generating so much bat speed. It's hard to bring that to a halt once you've committed. He tried to check the swing, just couldn't do it.
Number 15 digs in for the Guardians. That one to first, and it's through for a hit. Ramirez headed for the plate. He'll score. It's 3-0.
Picks himself up an RBI. Great approach on a nice pitch. Dropped the barrel on it. Stayed on plane completely through the swing and drove it the other way. Kind of have to tip your cap if you're on the mound on that one.
2 gone with runners at the corners. And up next for Cleveland, number 1. And the first pitch misses for ball 1.
Lots of pitches thrown in this first inning. It's kind of that nightmare scenario for starting pitching. But you know what? It's still early enough. He can settle in. He can get some length if he just cleans up his mechanics a little bit.
Next offering is in for a strike. And here it comes. And that's outside.
Good spot for the hitter. Definitely has the advantage in this count with runners on. Look for him to be aggressive on this next pitch.
The 2-1. And that one missing low.
3-1.
Corners are occupied with 2 down. And there's ball 4.
His ability to draw walks has been something that's been part of his career since day one.
2 out, space is loaded. Here's the rookie third baseman, number 10. In there for strike 1.
Big moment in this game. 2 outs, 2 runners in scoring position, and could really break this thing wide open early.
Here comes a pitch. Swings through that one.
Hey, it's still early in this ball game, but you know, this at bat right here could be a big factor in the outcome. You think about it. There's a chance to really blow this thing open right here.
Kicks and fires. Swing and a miss, and that is that. On to the bottom of the first. Guardians 3 and the Jays nothing. Bottom of the first. And towing the slab for the Cleveland Guardians, number 52.
He was outstanding. Complete game shutout. He got some great support from his defense. He's got the swing and miss stuff. Everything working for him. We'll see if he's got it today.
We go to the bottom of the first. Now it's going to be number 12. Feels like it's less common today that you see a guy like this. The speed component, the contact component, but lack of power. That's in there. That's strike one. And the lefty with the 0-1. And he lays down a bunt. Has to barehand it. Let's take a look at the lineup for the Blue Jays.
Tony Fernandez.
Now the number 2 hitter, Tony Fernandez. Good defender. He's been inconsistent offensively. This to third. Throws across the diamond, and they got him.
Batting third, the right fielder, Joe Carter.
Now it's the veteran outfielder, Joe Carter. Good power, not great in the OBP department. And a foul ball. Late swing, fouled off. The pitch. The punch out there. And good work there as he gets a 1-2-3. Down in order go the Blue Jays. They trail in this one 3-0. Back here at Rogers Center, new inning getting started. Here's the Cleveland leadoff hitter, Kenny Lofton.
The center fielder, Kenny.
And a pitch.
Lofton.
Strike one. The 0-1. Good eye in that spot.
He needs a quick 1-2-3 this time around. Last inning, threw a lot of pitches.
Swing and a high fly ball to left. And there's one down.
Now batting, number 2.
Number 2 digs in for the Guardians. This guy makes great contact. One of the best in the game at putting bat on ball.
He's got such quick hands, and he's gaining pitch recognition. That keeps him square to the plate, and there's a good chance that his bat stays in the zone a long time, and that produces solid contact consistently.
Next offering is in for a strike.
Goodness, I think he just took the best pitch he's going to see in this at bat. You don't get many like that in that location. I don't know if you take that pitch against any pitcher out there on the mound.
And down on strikes he goes. 2 away.
Now batting, number 8.
First pitch doesn't find the zone.
1 ball, no strikes.
Kicks and deals. There's a strike. The 1-1. He swings and fouls one off. Rolled over to third. Oh, nice play. Gathers and throws. Nicely done for the out.
Well, that right there was all pre-pitch positioning. Put himself in the perfect spot to make a great play.
Jose Bautista getting ready to hit. Bautista really thriving with the bat this season here at home.
Jose Bautista.
The pitch. That one missed.
A 3-0 lead is great, but you can't get too comfortable. Got to stay aggressive, keep attacking hitters, try to cruise through this ball game.
Next offering is in for a strike. Woody Keller making the calls behind home for us today.
And Boog, something to keep an eye on is how pitchers utilize the top part of the strike zone. We see a lot more of that in today's game with guys going up there with hard stuff. Keller, definitely an umpire that isn't afraid to call strikes up in that part of the strike zone.
Here's a 1-2. Down the left field line, base hit. Off to a good start with a leadoff knock.
Well, that'll make you feel good as a hitter right there. Ripped that one down the line and kept it fair. And even when you hit it that far out front, you still have to keep your hands tight to your body so you don't hook around that baseball and put it in foul territory. And that right there was perfect. And you can feel this crowd waking up a bit here as the guys are starting to make some noise with their bats.
Edwin Encarnacion takes a ball here as he stands in now. The lefty, the 1-0. Ground ball left side, could be two. Feed to second, that's one. On to first, double play.
Batting fifth, the left fielder, George Belle.
And now for the Jays, George Belle. It's amazing. We get a chance to talk to a lot of opposing managers. This guy scares managers on the other team as much as anyone.
And he gets to fly beneath the radar with the other more recognizable names in this lineup.
In there, and it's 0-1.
Bell off to a great start. He's really cruising out there on the mound. He's got a chance to get through these first two innings with under 20 pitches. That could set him up to go deep into this game.
And a swing and a miss. And that's that.
Me quité, me puse de long, me busqué la funda. Me busqué la funda. Tengo pile munda, no me hacía rumba. ¿Por qué? Estoy más puesto que nunca. Me quité, me puse de long, me busqué la funda.
And welcome back. Now it's the right fielder, Manny
Off
Ramirez.
for Cleveland, the right fielder, Manny Ramirez.
The pitch. And ball one to the right fielder.
Well, he's so great about hitting the ball the other way. He gets those arms extended. So right there, just trying to straighten him up a little bit so he doesn't have as much outside plate coverage.
And that one pulled foul. And the pitch.
Well, he looks fresh out there. Just needs to get a little more confidence and remember how good he's been in the past.
Got him. One away.
Belle just couldn't pull the trigger on the fastball right there, and I don't think he was taking it, thinking it might be a called ball or anything. I just think he was flat out frozen. Did not expect that location, in my opinion.
Number 9 digs in for the Guardians. And that's in there for strike 1. One down, base is empty. Strike 2.
That pitch started in and ended up on the outside edge, just changing planes and very difficult, especially for a left-handed hitter to track.
And there's a hit. So a man aboard now with one away.
Well, he found himself behind in the count right there, but he didn't give in. Really protecting with 2 strikes right there. Pitch wasn't even close, but man, he got the barrel to it somehow. Nice job of bad ball hitting.
Man at first with 1 gone. Now it's the Guardians DH, Larry Doby. Good contact guy, good defender.
1 ball, no strikes.
Next offering is in for a strike. Left-hand hitter waits. Swings and misses. And the count 1-2. Number 9 at first, 1 gone. Over to second for 1. On to first, double play. And that's the inning. We move on to the bottom of inning number 3. Guardians 3 and the Jays nothing. Back here at the ballpark, set for the bottom of the 3rd. And here's the rookie center fielder, Vernon Wells.
The center fielder.
And a pitch.
Well.
Off the mark there. And that is ball 1. Next pitch is popped up. Puts it away for the out.
Batting 8th, the third baseman, Josh Donaldson.
Now it's Josh Donaldson's turn to hit. Swinging it much better this season in away games than here at home.
Yes, my red tie with your red dress. We ain't even planning, but we matching though. Everybody looking when we passing though. We just turned the strip into a fashion show.
Next pitch downstairs. 1-0. The big lefty turns, kicks, deals. And it's even up.
Man, that pitch was dotted. So much talent on display when this guy's out there on the hill.
The 1-1 is cut on and missed at a pitch upstairs. And he deals. Liner snagged at first.
Batting 9th, the catcher, Russell Martin.
Now, Russell Martin, known for his rocket arm behind the plate. High fly ball, pretty well struck out towards right center. And in one hops the wall. And he starts his afternoon off right with a double.
First pitch swinging, went up there with a plan to be aggressive. Put a really nice balanced swing on it. And when you can rope one into the gap like that, you're thinking extra bases from the first couple of steps out of the box. And he'll feel real good about that one.
Back to the top of the lineup Number 12 will hit next. That one's in there, 0-1. Two outs and one in scoring position. Next one is off the plate. 1-1. At the belt and fires. And a count 1-2. And now 2-2.
Oh, he never moved because he never had time to. With that kind of velocity, you'd prefer that pitcher work away.
Man at second. And a swing and a miss. Third out. One left for Toronto. Still down 3-0. Back now in Toronto. John Sciambi with Chris Singleton and set to lead off the fourth. Number 62.
Catcher, number 15.
Wells back to work. There's a strike.
Well, impressed that he went right after him on that first pitch. That's the key. Try to get ahead in the count. Then you can play around a little bit more as the at-bat expands.
Kicks and fires. Right field, down the line, and that one slices foul. Out there to center, and there's a hit. So a man on base to start the inning.
Hitting is really easy for some guys. One thing that I can see already, his bat stays in the zone on plane for an extended period of time. And guys like that, they have a high contact rate and they have more barrels because of that bat being on plane. And even when you don't get it great, it's still hit hard enough to dunk something in like that in front of the center fielder.
Bunting for a hit. Now the throw to first on the run. And they get him trying to bunt for a hit.
Now batting, number 10.
Next to hit, number 10. It's interesting he plays kind of a power spot defensively, but runs pretty well. So when you're looking at that position, you're not expecting someone that has maybe above average speed, but he does. The pitch. That one the other way. That's a hit. Into third now. So runners at the corners and one out.
Pitch was away, and he did exactly what you're supposed to do with it. Drive it the other way. Just go with the pitch.
So in now for Cleveland, Kenny Lofton. First offering misses badly for ball one.
Good speed on the base pass. He handles the bat very well. I wouldn't be surprised if the skipper puts on some type of hit and run or run and hit.
Breaks his bat. There's a soft liner.
That's back-to-back singles for him. That pitch got way in on him, and he couldn't do much with it, but good hustle to get up the line and turn that into an infield single. Now the base is loaded. Big opportunity for them to break this game open.
Number 2 now at the plate. Pitch misses inside. Ball one. And here it comes. Swing and a pop-up. No trouble here. Puts it away for the out. And there's 2 down.
Well, that was a pitch you got to crush. Unbelievable that he missed it right there. And I'm telling you, he is going to be frustrated with himself until his next at bat.
So 2 down now, and here is number 8. Great speed and great power. A great athlete, quite simply. First offering misses the mark.
When you have a real athletic player and who's able to do the baseball mechanical things really well, look out, because the sky's the limit on that potential.
The 1-1. In the air on the infield, Encarnacion settles under it, brings it in for the 3rd out. 3 left for the Guardians, but they're on top by a count of 3-0. Ready to go, bottom 4. And now for the Jays, Tony Fernandez.
The shortstop,
The
Tony
wind of the pitch.
Fernandez.
Now a screamer into the outfield. Hauls it in for the out.
Up next for the Blue Jays, the right fielder, Joe Carter.
And now, Joe Carter. His first at-bat was a strikeout. And the first pitch misses for ball 1. Bounce to 3rd, and it gets by him.
He kind of rolled over on this pitch a little bit, but he got enough behind it to shoot it through for a knock, and you'll take that anytime you can get him to find a hole.
1 gone, runner at first. Jose Bautista next up for the Blue Jays. First pitch doesn't find the zone.
1 ball, no strike.
Kicks and deals. And there's a foul ball. Carter over at first with 1 away. Next offering is in for a strike.
Generally, second, third time through the lineup, you want to be able to lean on those secondary pitches and command them. Looks like he's doing a nice job of it.
And a pitch. And that one off the outside edge.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
2-2.
3 balls, 2 strikes, count is full.
And he walked him.
Take your base.
He's making things difficult for himself right now out there on the mound, but you know his confidence should still be high enough to get out of this, but he's going to have to buckle down right here.
And now Edwin.
Hitter's got some good opposite field power. What I like about something being hit to the right side into the outfield is that the base runner at second has a very good read and can determine whether or not he can score on that base hit.
The pitch. Fouled off down the right side. The pitch. And now it's even up. And a swing and a miss. And there's 2 away.
He came out of his mechanics there. Typically he likes to shoot the ball the other way, but that time a little anxious.
George Belle.
George Belle next up for the Blue Jays. 0 for 1. He struck out swinging last time. In there for strike one.
He's pitching well, but not throwing a ton of first pitch strikes. Usually doesn't work out for success, but you can never predict baseball.
And now the lefty swings through that one for strike two. The 0-2. And now 1-2. 2 outs. Couple of base runners at first and second. Next pitch is downstairs.
Great job of laying off those pitches down in the zone to even the count up at 2-2. Such a better feeling for the hitter.
Line drive. He's got it, and that'll end the inning. Blue Jays leave a pair. They trail it here 3-0. Welcome back. We go to the top of the 5th. Stepping up for the Guardians, Manny Ramirez.
Manny Ramirez.
The wind to kick the pitch. Popped up right side. Number 12 has a beat on it. Puts the squeeze on it. 1 away.
That was a good pitch to hit right down the heart of the plate. Had pretty good timing on it. Just got underneath it a little bit and popped it up.
Number 9.
Stepping in, number 9.
Well, Boog, after watching the first inning of this one, you would not have expected that this pitcher would be in such a groove and still in the ball game at this point.
First pitch, and he just misses.
That's where you want it. It's a good miss.
Next pitch is outside.
2-0 count to a guy with this much pop at the dish. You better expect him to be turning on something. It's going to either get hit hard to the pull side or the fans better look out in the stands.
On the ground at first. And he takes it himself for the out.
Now batting, the designated hitter, Larry Doby.
2 outs, base is empty. And now the DH, Larry Doby. He's kind of an outlier, especially when guys are consciously sacrificing contact to deliver power. And the first pitch misses in the dirt.
1 ball, no strikes.
And the 1-0. Swing and a pop-up in foul ground. Makes the catch, inning over. The Guardians go down in order, but they lead it 3-0. Bottom of the inning at the plate, Vernon Wells.
Leading off for the Jays, the center fielder, Vernon.
The wind to the pitch.
Well,
Off the plate, and that's ball 1. Gets the outside corner with that one. And a pitch. So a foul ball makes it 1-2. And the pitch. Try to get him to chase on the changeup that time.
Recognize that changeup right out of the hand. Just spit on it.
Cut on and miss. Struck him out. And the leadoff man set down in their half of the 5th. Here's Josh Donaldson.
the third baseman, Josh Donaldson.
Everybody favors me, could divvy up. You only live once, you gotta live it up. Yes, my red tie with your red dress. We ain't even planning, but we match, you know.
In the air, left field. Number 8 under it. Makes the grab, and there's 2 gone.
The catcher, number 55, Russell Martin.
Here's the catcher to hit, Russell Martin.
He's not the power guy, but he can hurt you to all parts of the ballpark. Well, on the mound, very efficient, able to produce an outcome, it seems like, within the 3rd or 4th pitch of just about every at-bat.
And first offering is fouled off. Here comes a pitch. That one ripped. Lays out and makes the play.
We take another look at that great catch. On this turf field, you really have to be sure because there is no forgiveness. He sacrificed. It's going to hurt, but it was worth it.
We're back, and they make a change to start the 6th. The new pitcher, number 18. And he'll do his best to keep this close.
Well, at this point in the ball game, we're talking about middle innings, and you need a little length out of this arm coming out of the bullpen. We'll see just how many outs he's able to give his skipper.
Top 6. So in now for Cleveland, number 15.
Number 15.
The pitch. That misses the zone, and it's 1-0. And the right-hander deals. That one the other way. And there's a hit. So a runner aboard to start the inning.
Now batting,
Number 1 digs in for the Guardians. First offering misses the mark. Number 15 aboard here at first with nobody out. Next offering is downstairs.
He's been raking in recent games, and a big reason why, getting ahead in counts. He's been able to do that consistently, and you see the results.
2-0. The bit behind with that swing. It's strike 1. Movement in the Blue Jays bullpen. A right-hander appears to be getting loose. Runner at first with no outs here. The next offering misses. Full count now.
See how the catcher wanted that pitch up and in. Want to try to tie him up. That's the one thing we're seeing, that high fastball. You have to get it up there because of how hitters have changed their swings.
Right-handed reliever to the left side, but it is well foul. The pitch. Hammered on a line to the left, base hit. Throw into third, and the throw's offline, safe at third.
Nice double right there. Loud contact coming off the bat. Didn't get enough air under to drive it out of here, but you'll take that swing and that result every time.
So digging in, number 10. First offering, and it just misses.
Well, he's so good about trying to drive the ball to the opposite field gap in these situations. If he takes that approach, he could bust this game wide open.
Right-hander kicks, deals.
1-1.
Base runners at second and third here. No outs.
Set him down now.
To the right side. Steps on first for the out.
The center fielder, number 7, Kenny Lofton.
Here's the center fielder, Kenny Lofton. Singy, you got to appreciate a guy who's this good defensively. I mean, watching him track balls in the outfield, it is beautiful. And the first pitch misses for ball 1.
And I would say that most great defensive outfielders, it's kind of natural. There is some work that you can do to it to improve your game, but ultimately you either have it or you don't.
Left-hand batter waits.
Ball.
That clips the inside corner for a strike.
There's one guy that I can think about, Boog, who started as a third baseman, Alex Gordon, and then became an elite perennial Gold Glover out in left field for the Kansas City Royals. But he's a guy, when you watch him play, you would imagine that that's all he ever played in his life was the outfield.
Righty to the plate, and that'll load the bases.
He knew he had a little wiggle room with the open base, but now that disappears. Mistake to this next batter, and this inning might really break open.
And up next for Cleveland, number 2. Yeah, some guys just have instincts, right? I mean, that's the way it goes. We talk about Larry Walker, the Hall of Famer, and his instinct on the bases, despite the fact that he didn't play a ton of baseball as a kid. Next pitch is inside, and now it's even 1-1. Oh, he hit him, and that brings home a run.
Man, that's tough. You can see him out there working hard to try to get out of that situation, but I just think he tried to do too much.
Number 8 digs in now. First pitch doesn't find the zone. Remember Mark Kotsay was a real good defensive outfielder. Good instincts, not great speed. And the righty deals. Misses outside, and now 2-0.
Yeah, and I figured you would get Kotsay into this because you had a free dinner at his house the other night.
That is true. All loaded up, dangerous hitter at the plate. Hammered, and now maybe extra bases. 1 run is in, 2 runs across now.
Picks himself up a couple of ribbies. He got a pitch he could drive, but he didn't get too excited like a lot of guys do and pull off the baseball. Really good timing all the way through the swing, and the barrel was so on plane with the ball. Easy drive into the gap for that double.
Number 30 gets the call from the pen. Big deficit here, but he's still got a job to do. And next will be the cleanup hitter, Manny Ramirez. First offering misses the mark.
1-0.
Next offering upstairs.
In this situation, he's trying to get you to pop something up or jam you. That's a really good take, knowing you got an opportunity to drive in a run here.
The pitch. That one's spoiled, and the count now 2-1. Righty delivers. Swung on, belted. That's back. It bangs off the wall. One run across. Now a relay to second, and he's in there as they score a pair on the play.
Well, that was one of those high percentage advantage counts where batting averages are just so much higher. Anytime you smoke a ball off the wall, you kind of think about what it could have been, but obviously you have to be happy with that result.
Next is the speedy first baseman, number 9. Check swing, but he went too far. It's 0-1. And he deals. That one pushed to the left and foul. Ramirez, the runner at second with one away. The next pitch misses, and the count is 1-2. At the belt and fires. Right side, hard hit. Oh, he gloves it over to first. And that's a great play for the out.
Well, with the runner in scoring position right there on second base, that dive prevents a run, but on top of it, you get an out. I'd be happy with just preventing a run. Nice job right there.
Larry Doby digs in for the Guardians. In the air, center field. Wells under it. And that'll do it. So 5 runs in the inning as they bat around. Top of the order due up in the home half of the 6th. Guardians 8 and the Jays nothing. Back here at Rogers Center. Well, we go bottom 6. Here's the second baseman, number 12.
The second baseman, number 12.
The wind of the pitch.
Well, every pitcher wants run support, and having a lead is nice, but it can be challenging for some guys. I think keeping the mindset to attack instead of trying to be too fine and have too much finesse, go after hitters and get quick outs.
Pulls it in on the run. And there's one down.
The batter, number 1, shortstop, Tony Fernandez.
Tony Fernandez. The MO for him is contact. A guy who's going to deliver average, not a ton of power. He's looking to hit a line drive somewhere.
Well, that's why it's a team. And when you look at a lineup, he's a great 2-hole hitter or a guy that you could put at the bottom to help turn that lineup over to have some momentum for your top hitters coming up to the plate.
The 1-0. And a foul ball. The lefty ready, and a 1-1. That clips a corner. Kicks and fires. Foul ball. Next offering way off the plate.
Playing 2 balls, 2 strikes.
And here it comes. And down on strikes. That's the second out. Chris, third time through the order and a couple of quick outs for the starter.
Yeah, he's been very frugal today, economical with the pitch count.
Carter.
Okay, you asked for it.
2 outs, base is empty. And now the right fielder, Joe Carter. First pitch, and he just misses. And that's outside.
2 balls, no strike.
And a pitch. That one drifts inside. Two outs. And that's ball 4.
Speaking of walks, did you see anything special during your walk into the ballpark today? I know you like to take in all the surroundings.
I just love interacting with the people. It's just fun to connect. I mean, as I was headed up to the booth, one guy shouted at me, "Make sure to say hi to Kenny." Batista in the box again, takes a strike. And now the 0-1.
No. Playing 11, 1-1.
And that's down and away. Kicks and deals. That misses the zone. 3 balls and a strike.
Well, these guys have had a hard time scoring in this one. The guy out there on the mound wants to keep attacking, make sure that they don't get any confidence.
The pitch. Good plate appearance there. Able to take the walk.
Boog, do you think you could draw a walk in the bigs if we gave you enough at-bats?
Oh, that's a good question. I think that if they gave the pitcher a false scouting report on me, yes, I think I could draw a walk. Encarnacion at the plate with 2 away, swings through that one. And he's down 0-2 as he swings through it.
Good late sink on that fastball. Out of the hand looks so good, and then by the time he gets in the hitting zone, hard to get the barrel to it.
Rolled slowly to first. He steps on the bag, gets him easily, ends the inning. 7th inning coming up. Guardians 8 and the Jays nothing. And welcome back. Now at the plate, this guy, one of the best defensive catchers going. You talk about framing, the ability to block, catch, and throw. He is at the top of the game. And a good fastball to start him off. That's strike 1. Fouled off. He was late. Oh, 0-2 now. That one missing inside.
Playing 12, 1 ball, 2 strikes.
The 1-2. In the air, fairly deep to right field. And there's one away.
Now batting, number 1.
So up next, number 1. This is a guy you got to keep an eye on when he digs in. Definitely been known to drop a drag bunt from time to time. And he's pretty good at it, Chris.
Yeah, and he creates a sense of urgency for the defense because of the speed, because of the ability to put down that bunt.
Now you see even sluggers from time to time try and use the bunt really as a way to beat the shift. 0-2 as he waves at that one. And a pitch. And a swing and a miss. Down on strikes. And 2 away to start the 7th.
Well, that at-bat seemed to be over as soon as it started. 3-pitch strikeout. You've got to be better at the plate right there, at least to foul something off, extend that at-bat.
And stepping in is the speedy number 10. And the first pitch misses for ball 1. And the 1-0. And there's a strike. Next one misses. 2 balls and a strike. Swing and a bouncer. Throw to first is in time. They don't come much closer than that. Bang, bang play to end the inning. Guardians fail to score as it remains an 8-0 game. Set for the last half of the 7th. And now for the Jays, George Belle.
For the Jays, the left fielder, George Belle.
The wind to kick the pitch. There's a strike.
No ball. 1 strike.
To the right side. And that's a fair ball. Around first, heading for 2. Makes it safely. It's a leadoff double in the bottom of the 7th.
You know, I was watching his rounds during batting practice today. So impressed with his ability to let the ball travel, go back up the middle and the other way. Sometimes when you step in the box during the game, you get a little anxious and you get away from that. But so far, I've seen him stay consistent with his pregame preparation.
So, man aboard, Vernon Wells.
Number 10, Vernon.
And the first offering is not close.
1 ball. No strike.
Well, the leadoff man gets on. You want to minimize the threat by playing sound defense. Hopefully the pitcher can get a ball on the ground and they can roll him up for 2.
Swing and a miss. And the count even at 1.
Just an outstanding job of spinning the baseball, moving it around, doing what he does.
And now it's 1-2. Stays alive. Up the middle, and that chance handled. Sends it to first, and 1 away in the bottom of the 7th.
Well, he's doing a nice job of keeping the ball out of the air. Lets the defense work behind him with another ground ball. Good execution.
Josh Donaldson next up for the Blue Jays. A guy who makes an impact not just at the plate, but also in the field. First offering, and it just misses.
1-0.
There's a strike. Here's a 1-1. Inside corner, and that's called a strike. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. Out number 2.
Well, it can be so tough as a hitter to pull yourself out of an extended slump, one that lasts for several games, even a week or more. You know, right now, he's really in one, so I'm sure his mind is all over the place, racing, having a hard time sleeping, trying to figure out what can get him back on track, back to feeling more comfortable and settled in the box.
Here's the catcher, Russell Martin. Out in front and foul to the left side. The 0-1 comes up empty. That's strike 2. And now the lefty,
Ball. 1-2.
Belle, on third with 2 out. In the air, left side. Number 8 drifts towards it. Puts the squeeze on that one. And that ends the inning. Blue Jays held in check. And they're on the short end of an 8-0 score. Back here at the ballpark, we go to the 8th. Digging in, it's the speedy outfielder, Kenny Lofton.
The center fielder, Kenny Lofton.
Yeah, the right-hander back to work. That one finds the corner. Strike 1. Toronto's bullpen with some action. A right-hander is up and throwing. Next pitch misses, and the count is 1-1.
1-1.
Left-hand batter waits.
Ball.
The 2-1 is high.
3-1.
Tap to first. And he handles it himself for the out.
Now batting, number 2.
So digging in, number 2. First pitch, not close.
1 ball, no strikes.
Righty to the plate. Out to short. Fernandez handles the throw to first. 2 up, 2 down here in the top of the 8th.
Now batting, number 8.
And the batter now, number 8.
With this kind of lead, he can swing freely, try to hit the ball out of the park, do what he loves to do.
And he swings and misses at the initial offering. And a pitch. Swing and a miss. Slider right there.
Well, 2 outs and a chance to put up a 0 on the scoreboard here, and that's not something that's come easy for this staff in this one.
Swing and a miss. And he's down on strikes. Out number 3. Guardians go down 1-2-3 as the lead holds at 8-0. Back now in Toronto, bottom of the 8th. And here is number 12.
Leading up for Toronto, the second baseman, number 12.
The pitch. There's a strike. Action in the pen down there. Doug Jones getting ready to go. Next offering is down low.
Lane 11, 1-1.
The big lefty turns, kicks, deals. Falling behind 2-1. Here comes a pitch. And a swing and a miss there. The wind and the pitch. And that's outside.
Down is full. 3-2.
Payoff pitch. Got him looking. So he's gotten deep into this game, and at least so far, not showing a ton of signs of fatigue.
The batter, number 1, shortstop, Tony Fernandez.
Tony Fernandez next up for the Blue Jays. Slice the other way and foul. And the next pitch is way outside.
One strike.
Kicks and fires. That one fouled off. The pitch. And a foul ball. He stays alive. The 1-2. Yeah, the 1-2 misses to even the count. The pitch. The punch out there, and he's down on strikes for the second time today.
Well, anytime you can punch out the top 2 guys in a lineup to start an inning, got to be feeling pretty good out there on the mound, because when you think of just having a distraction, table setters on the base paths, and all of a sudden you're dealing with the number 3 hitter, any distraction can cause you to serve up a cookie, and instead of it being a solo shot, it's a 2 or 3 run homer.
Joe Carter stands in with 2 away as he takes a ball. And the pitch. On the ground right side. Gathers and throws to first. And that is the inning. 1, 2, 3 go the Blue Jays. Still 8-0. Welcome back. Now it's the right fielder, Manny Ramirez.
Leading off for the Guardians, the right fielder, Manny Ramirez.
And a pitch. 0-1. And ball 1. The pitch.
Ball.
And a strike on the outside edge. And the right-hander deals. Ramirez tries to hold up, appeal to first, no swing. Three-two now. Swings and misses, and one gone. And now the first baseman, number 9. That one misses in the dirt.
1 ball, no strikes.
Left-hand hitter waits. Foul ball there. And a count 1-2. And that just misses.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
And the righty deals. And now the count filled up 3-2.
3 balls, 2 strikes.
And there's ball 4.
What a battle. It's not always easy laying off a 3-2 pitch, and I tell you what, he earned that walk.
Designated hitter.
1 down.
Larry.
Next is the designated hitter, Larry Dolby. First pitch just misses.
1-0.
Number 9, the base runner at first with 1 out. Swing and a high fly ball down the left field line, but hooking foul. And he deals. On the ground to first, could be 2. Off balance feed, there's 1. And it's a double play to end the inning. On to the bottom of inning number 9. 4, 5, 6 coming up. Guardians 8 and the Jays nothing. And welcome back. So bottom of the 9. Now it's the DH, Jose Bautista.
The designated hitter. Jose.
He's been so sharp today, even over 100 pitches thrown. His skipper is leaving him in there to finish the job.
And there's the strike. Movement in the pen for the Guardians. Doug Jones getting loose out there. The 0-1. Ball 1 there.
1-1.
Next offering misses down and away. The wind of the pitch. And that one just missed off the outside edge. Is there a little wrinkle to that? I think there was.
Yeah. Little slider action.
And here it comes.
Well, I think that pitch surprised all of us. Right down the middle, doesn't get a swing. Not very often you see a hitter lay off a cookie like that.
And now the lefty. And it's ball 4. He missed down low.
Close pitch there, but you got to forget about that call if you're out on the mound. You can't let it affect you going forward. You've got to get out of the inning first. And then if you want to be frustrated, take it out in the dugout.
Here comes the skipper out of the dugout, and he's ready to make the move. Number 52 is done. We'll be back in a minute with a new arm on the mound. A new arm into the game, the righty, Doug Jones. And he'll try to keep this big lead right where it is.
Go.
And now Edwin Encarnacion.
If you're going to get something going, this is the time to do it. You get the leadoff man on. Everybody's going to look over the shoulder and say, I'm just going to keep the line moving. Don't try to do too much.
Check swing, but he went too far. That's strike 1. There's a strike.
Well, that's really the money spot. Down and away. If you can locate that consistently, it's going to be real tough for guys to square that up. That's what you love to see relievers do coming out of that bullpen.
Fly ball to right. Ramirez settles under this one. Makes the catch for the out.
The left fielder, number 11, Belle.
Man at first, and next for Toronto, George. First offering way inside, almost got him.
Straighten him up a little bit.
At the belt and fires.
Ball two.
And that one handled. Slings to second. That's a double play. The ball game is over.
A little sigh of relief for the pitcher there, ending the ball game with a nice double play. You always love when you can get 2 for 1, especially when it wraps up the ball game. Nice win for these guys today.
8-0 is how this one ends. For Chris Singleton and our entire outstanding crew here at MLB The Show, I'm John Shambi. Thanks for joining us.
The final line score for this afternoon's ball game. First, for the victorious Cleveland Guardians, 8 runs on